All right, let's have a quick conversation. In today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you deal with what I call a blind spot from, or not even a blind spot. It's called a doubt spot from what you want to, well, from what you have to success of what you want. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some examples of things that you've already done in your life, and I'm going to kind of enlighten you or awaken you to how you can use those same experiences and apply them to bigger goals. Like if you're trying to build a business, trying to make more money or make a lot of money, how you can use that same thought process and you put that on top of what you are trying to accomplish business wise. And I need you to put your thinking cap on, and get your learning ears open, because this is what I'm about to tell you is stuff that other mentors, they might go into it, but they don't give you uh, as much detail as I'm going to give you, because there's always, when you speak to someone, I know I've had this feeling before where it's like there's something missing. The information is great, but how can I apply the information? And you might have certain feelings that you go through. You know, you might have tried some things and you're like, why is it working for other people and it's not working for me? And I'm here to tell you that I've had those same feelings before. Even when I try to do some new things or some new ideas, I have those same feelings, but I'm going to tell you how I overcome those feelings. And some of the times, a lot of our problems when it comes to trying to be successful can simply come from either limited beliefs or self-doubt. Limited beliefs and self-doubt are usually built upon what we've done in the past. So you're going to base how you can move forward to make more money, to start that business, to get to where you want to be, to quit that 9 to 5 job if that's something that you have a goal of doing. You're going to default back to things that you've done in the past. That's just the way the human mind works, because it's like we're a computer. And if you can imagine this computer where if you look at your screen on your laptop, your desktop, or your tablet, it has these icons there. We are the same as humans. When we attempt to do something virtually, we actually access a file. So if you're trying to start a business without being in front of a computer and doing all the icon pointing and all of that stuff, but if you could visualize doing that for yourself, what you do, we all do this, is that we go to a spot in our brain with our thought process, and this file cabinet opens up, and everything that we've either experienced in the past, uh, uh, family members that have done something with business or said something with business, what we saw on TV, all of that stuff, it just comes in an instant. And based off of what is in that file is going to be based off of what we do moving forward. And if you inside of that file folder could be past failures, past successes, whatever it is, it's going to be in there. And that can hold you back from moving forward. And so what we're going to talk about is I'm going to show you how you can number one, find out what's holding you back. Because if you can find out what's holding you back and why it's holding you back, it'll allow you to be able to move forward. And then I'm going to also show you how to use the processes that you've already used for other things that you've gotten into your life to be able to put that into that file folder to be able to allow you to move forward. Because I know that you want things for yourself, and you want to have things for you and the family to be able to move forward. And what you probably just feel like, I know I hear this a lot, I even used to say it a lot, is if I could just get that ball rolling, if I could just get some momentum, I'll be able to get to where I want to be. But some of the times, just even getting that ball rolling can be very difficult. So let's get started. So first of all, To be able to be successful, you're going to have to do what I call wake up 2 times each day. The first time you wake up is when your body gets up, you get out of bed, however you get out of bed, which I say you need to get out of the bed. Just get up and get out. Don't drag yourself. But the second, that's waking up in one state. That's the state that most people wake up and they stay in that state, in a sense, in that state the whole day. They're just like on automatic. What I call waking up twice, the second time you wake up, is you wake up and you take yourself off of automatic and you start to tell your body how you want it to feel, how you want it to react, how you want to go throughout your day. And that's waking up that second time. That's what I do. Is it like I got to get up and I'm getting up. It's not even like I got to get up. I'm getting myself up and getting myself into the right mindset to move forward, to be successful with whatever I'm trying to do throughout the day. I don't put any doubts or limitations on what that success could be. I let that happen. I'll know that by the end of the day, because I don't want to go into it already putting doubts or worries or fears or whatever on top of there for things that haven't even happened. Remember, fear is false evidence appearing real. A lot of fears that people have haven't even happened yet. It's just a fear of what could potentially happen. And when you're having the fear of what could potentially happen, you're also stopping yourself from the good things that could potentially happen. So let's get into the exercise that we're going to do for today's video. Have you ever went to the store and you were like shopping? Let's just make it easy. You went to the store, a clothing store, and you were just looking at the stuff, see what they had, and you're just looking and you're trying to decide, and you don't even know really what you're looking for. You're just looking at what they have. Think about that mindset that you have. Really, if you think about that, isn't that the mindset of not knowing what you want? If you really think about it, you go into the store, you're just shopping, you're just looking, you don't know what you want. Yeah, a lot of times we come across something that we want and we get it, but just think about what the exercise is. You don't know what you want. Now think about the times where you went to that same store and you went straight to what you wanted to get and you got it. What was the mindset difference between walking in and not knowing what you wanted and walking in and knowing what you wanted? It's not about what you're going to go get. You can have that in your mind so you can bring up something that happened so you can have it more real. But the exercise is just to show you that you can do the same thing, but just changing the thought process with one little tweak in your thought process could make the outcome totally different. One little tweak can make the outcome totally different. It can make the experience totally different. It can make your confidence totally different. It can lessen the time and make everything go a lot faster. It can be totally different. So now, let's apply this same principle, this example, onto you starting a business. Let's just say that you started a business, you got everything mapped out about what you're going to do in that business. And then you have what you want ultimately from that business, the success that you want. I'm going to ask you a quick question. What is in between you and the success of the business and the business? And there's something in between there. There's something in between there for everyone, from the business to successful business. And this is where the problem lies for all of us. And the example that I just gave you will help you overcome that middle portion. That middle portion is self-doubt, self-limiting limiting beliefs, mindset, and skill set. I just made a video on that too. So whatever is stopping you from being successful is in that middle part right there. So now let's just imagine that you just got up every day and you went to your business and you just went straight forward, plowed straight forward, and did everything to get you to that success. That even though those limiting beliefs, my skill set issues were there, self-doubt was there, but you just like put that aside. Because remember, you were able to put that aside when you went into the store and you knew what you wanted. You were able to put whatever, not knowing aside, and you went straight into that store and you got what you wanted. So all you're doing is you're taking that same thought process and you know what you want. Regardless of what you got to do to get there, you know what you want for success for your business. And so you put processes, automation, product, delivery, you put all of that stuff in place. And then you move forward with that same mindset to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish for your business. And by simply utilizing that thought process, you will see growth in, number one, in yourself, because you will start to see that you control, you have the power to be able to be successful. And then you'll start to see that a lot of that middle stuff that's in the middle does not matter as much as you thought it mattered. And I'm here to tell you, when you get to that thought process, when you get to that feeling process, you will be able to create things that you probably never thought, or outcomes that you never thought you were going to be able to create. And it was just solely because you understood the way that the human mind works when it goes towards accomplishing goals. So I'm interested in your comments and questions on this. Post them below this video. Let me know what businesses you're working on and what projects you're working on, and some of the roadblocks and things that you're running into trying to build your business. Also, tell me about the mindset. Tell me about your mindset, what you're going through. So thank you for your time. This is Stephen A. Williams with Making Money with Stephen A. Williams here on YouTube.